birthday. Yeah, man, let me know. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, dear. Happy birthday to you. Jumping again. Come here, we jump up around and we rock up on your birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Come back again.
So as if Santa heard my...
Yeah, me now. Yeah, just me a celebrate now. They call him back. Gonna run, pam. It's a birthday time. Fever! Joe! That's the parade. Yeah, man.
Happy birthday to you.
We gonna celebrate.
Happy birthday to you.
We gonna have a good time.
Happy birthday to you, dear.
We gonna party.
Happy birthday to you.
I wish you well.
Happy birthday to you.
We jamming again.
Happy birthday to you.
I wish you well.
Happy birthday to you, dear.
We gonna run, pam.
Happy birthday.
Yes, I am. Look control. Come here, we jump up around and we ramp up on your birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Come back again. Come here, we jump up around and we ramp up on your birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
I know you feeling irate.
I have been working for the past 6 years. We are caretakers. We are the one that's doing the cleaning of things. Since Joseph Boaka for the past 6 years, since Joseph Boaka took over for the past 3 months, they've been demanding us to come to work every day. For me, I pay $450 where I live. I'm here for every day. They will take this thing for carry. But to our surprise yesterday, the minister called and he wanted to have meeting with us. So we got there, Cordina came. Cordina said there is no budget for us. She's not going to pay us. She's holding us down. Maybe when she get money the 15th or next month, she will pay us. For everybody that work on a job, we are government. She will put everybody down. That's what she did. So we got angry. We went to the mansion in group 730 person. Cordina, she said, Joe, we have put her follow down when you were working. So anybody that work on a job, we are with him. That job, we are put there, she will put them down. Cordina, so therefore, she came and said, she's not working with us again, and she didn't pay us. So we asked her that we work in this government for the past 6 years. And then for the 3 months that Joseph Boaka got there, we've been working early in the morning, we can't early in the morning, we can't work. We have been working for the past 6 months. So they should get our pay so that we can go and sit down. And she left, so we should go and sit down and wait for the 15th.
We jamming again.
Happy birthday to you.
I wish you well.
A young man who happens to be the driver of the head of the Yajaya Suffering Rally made away last night with some money intended for the acquisition of ambulances, the purchase of water for our people, and the provision of other logistics required for the successful operation on the day. Now, we regret deeply this incident. This is stealing, and it is unfortunate. But what is also true in our country, which we must not ignore, and that is why we must have the rally tomorrow. And that is why Liberians from all across Monserrato must come out tomorrow, is because This young man believes himself to see an opportunity out of his suffering. This is so bad. So young people see these bad examples and think they too must do the same thing. This is why we are also having this rally. For that young man who decided that stealing and other people's money what was for the good of everyone, he alone should take it and run away to end the suffering. We've seen that many young people are returning to drugs, are actually going to do drugs to get out of their suffering. Our young girls are doing things they know to be wrong, but they do it just to get out of the suffering. So last night has not discouraged us. Last night has strengthened us to have this rally on behalf of that young man who stole and on behalf of every Liberian young people who feel stealing is their only way out. That's not the only way out. This rally tomorrow is for the mother of that young man who is probably crying now with regret that her son is being known everywhere as a rogue. This is what is happening. We're now being forced to act as if we must distrust each other. We cannot trust each other.
This is a two-faced issue.
This is a critical issue in this country, and we must stand up and speak the truth. Because for you to use the fact that prior to printing, it means you already tell me print. But before you print, come back to me.
There is nothing in that paragraph that indicated that money should be printed. The essence of this exercise, the essence of this exercise is to know the facts. Everybody will have the opportunity to ask questions if you so desire.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are, however you are joining the conversation on the People's Radio. This is Freedom Hub on 87.9. My name is Khan Oliver Khan. I'm here with Princess Alexa Vanja Colley. Jointly, we run up to 6 o'clock today, bringing you all of the information you need to know about Liberia. On yesterday, last night for the matter, or better still, early this morning, we witnessed the true manifestation of what democracy is all about. when the two presidential forerunners in the U.S. elections were up face to face with the issues, debating the issues confronting the American people. And this is where Omen Samsaya and I, with Abu Sheri on one side, will keep disagreeing on too many issues. But again, our choice, our decision, we think, we believe. I'm going to reserve that comment. We're not going to make an open declaration as to who we intend to be the next president of the U.S. And the reason is because I am not an American citizen. And so, what a way to welcome you to today's edition of the show. Today is September 11, 2024. There are too many things to talk about. A lot of issues going on in Liberia. The Liberian president is expected to be in country today, according to what we gather. But again, the Ministry of Internal Affairs is flip-flopping over issues. Internal Affairs Ministry earlier on issued a memo authorizing all of their government officials to have abandoned work today. We are going to be discussing it. The government later on backtrack. The government later on change gear. But our concern is not about the reaction. Our concern is about the intention. The criminal investigators, the criminal enforcement officer, whenever they are in the business of fighting crimes, they look for the intent. They look for what may have triggered that decision. And that is what they look up to. They pay less attention to the reaction. Their interest is to know why this man did what he did. Or why did he take up the gun to do it? Or why did he defraud his colleague? These are issues that they will look up to. They want to know the reason, because it is the reason, or better still, the reasons that will trigger whatever decision. So on today, we will be dipping into the reason behind the Internal Affairs Ministry initial intention to have civil servants abandoning their jobs to go to the airport to welcome President Joe Biden. That is one. And number two, we're going to be discussing the issue of the $3 billion worth of MOU that this government was able to sign. What are our reservations? What do we hope to achieve? What do we hope to recommend? The news we're hearing around this 3 billion situation. Are we okay as a country? Are the natural resources of our country safe? Is the government adequately proceeding? All of these, plus many other national conversations, will form the basis for today's presentation here on 87.9. We take Crime Stoppers Liberia. When we come back, we rumble into the issues of the day in Liberia. But just before you run to the area where we're going to take break, continue exploring the opportunity to win for yourself children book bags at 10,000 Liberian dollars, and subsequently 50,000 Liberian dollars when you continue to play here on Freedom Radio Liberia. At star 79 star 70 hatch, you could walk away with at 10,000 Liberian dollars plus a whole school package. Yes, so you're going to be winning 10,000 Liberian dollars plus a whole school package, which includes a book bag, sharpener, pencils, erasers, and the rest of the other school materials. This is our back to school jackpot right here on the People Station. So star 79 hatch, you select Freedom as spot number 70. Better still, star 79 star 70 hatch, and you're good to go. Star 79 star 70 hash, you're good to go. Let's take a break right now to be right back here on the People Station.
There are crowds in many places, in every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hands for the real authority. But they can't take your law in. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a human target, I mean you check. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. I'm a part of the boy. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is here for you. Remember, you see it, you report it. This is a message from your own self-Omen Sam Saya.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper.
Okay, all right. So welcome back to the program Freedom Hub on 87.9. Alexa, good afternoon. Welcome.
Good afternoon, Oliver, and I would like to say good morning, good evening, good afternoon to all of you. However, where you join us, would like to say welcome to today's presentation of the program Freedom Hub. And I would also like to use this time to say happy birthday to my dear boss, Kai, Oliver Kai. As you may know, today is his birthday. So, of course, today's show is just as it is, 100%. So happy birthday to you. Wish you all the best. And, many prosperous years ahead of you. And be honest, be truthful, be faithful. We're wishing you all the best, like everything, 100%. I am not 100% well today, but I couldn't just sit home because I needed to be here for you professionally. That's why I'm here. So I'd like to say welcome to today's show. We have a lot more to talk about and continue to play the Freedom Cash giveaway *79 and *70 hash. And of course, you stand a chance to win a couple of amazing materials for your children back to school. You have bags, you have books, a lot of different goodies in store for you. So continue to play and continue to wish my boss a happy birthday.
Okay, so yes, that's exactly what it is. So like we are saying, we want to say thanks to all of our people, thanks to everyone, everybody, thanks to all those who have been wishing us well on
How old are you
today.
today?
I'm 436 years of age. Why are you laughing?
No problem. 400.
No, but ask me again.
No, that's different.
Alexa, ask me again.
Happy birthday to you.
No, ask me.
No, I'm gonna sing and then we'll get back to how old are you now?
Okay, yeah. So go ahead.
Happy birthday to you.
You sure you can sing all you want, or you want,
Happy
or you want the
birthday
former
to
president
you.
to sing?
I don't want you to sing. I want to sing for you.
Okay, go ahead.
Happy birthday to you, dear.
I'll still have to play the
Happy
former president song.
You have to play.
Uh-huh.
How old are you now?
I am.
Are you now?
Mhm.
How old are you?
I am 431 years. What are you laughing for? Come here.
No.
What, I mean,
100.
I'm 33 years.
Are you actually sure you want to reach that number? You want to reach that age?
In as much I'll remain the way I am,
Mhm.
young, this way. The only thing that will change is
Which one this way?
the only thing that's going to change is the how you call this thing. Is why is everybody?
Wait. Do not politicize my wishes for my boss, okay?
Oh, they're making politics.
Yeah, someone is talking about where I say you should stay faithful. He's a very faithful guy. I'm just, overemphasizing.
I'm thinking you got to choose your English correctly. Oh. Yeah, I'm thinking you got to choose your English correctly.
So do not politicize my best wishes, okay? I'm just saying he should stay faithful in everything he is already. So it's more like you're living, but you're asking God for blessings. You're asking God for, more prosperity, opportunities, and just different things and new possibilities. So it's more like that for Oliver. Oh, he is 400 and some more years old, and we hope that he's going
Yeah.
to go that
So it just added up 449.
right.
Yeah, 449 instead of four. Stuff. So
Isn't that amazing? It
it
is.
is. It is.
It
It,
is
it is. It
amazing.
is. It is amazing.
It is amazing.
449. Okay. No. So it has added up 454 years. Why? What's going on?
No, 449.
49.
Okay.
So it has gone up to 450 50
450.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So I'm 450 years of age. Uh, older than King Pharaoh.
can you
Okay, but
imagine?
but 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 that is exactly what it is, and there are too many things
But I
we.
think today is Wednesday,
Mhm,
so the week started in a very interesting way.
mhm.
I think Monday we had a whole conversation.
Okay,
Yesterday we couldn't be here because of
Lone Star play
I
yesterday.
don't want to talk about it because
You know
it's disappointing
they
always.
defeated the national team 3-0 yesterday.
Algeria actually won.
Algeria, whipped Liberia 3 goals to 0. It's sad though, but
It's really sad.
that is
That's
what
the
it is.
reality.
Especially on my birthday eve. That was way
And
too
and guess what?
too
We
cruel.
did not actually work because we needed people to have the will to follow.
Everybody follow Lone
You
Star, so
know,
you couldn't talk
so
politics
we couldn't be here
yesterday.
talking
Yeah, so
politics. And in as much as we dedicated the whole of yesterday to them, they did not actually win the game. Too bad. But we've had a lot of different interesting stories,
okay.
and a lot of the stories they're actually from the government. And Oliver talked about the circular or the memoir that is been circulated from yesterday, and people are taken aback with different statements now, trying to say, no, we did not mean that, we did not say that, I did not read that,
Hmm.
and all of the different things. I'm sure we're going to talk about it.
Oh yeah,
And we're also talking about, are we talking about the 3 billion?
we're talking about the three billion now.
Okay, so
We're discussing about the 3 billion
right.
as well.
So it seems like this government's lucky number is three.
Yeah,
Like,
so the government was able to sign a memorandum of
mhm,
understanding in Asia, China, for example, and that memorandum is supposed to see Liberia benefiting from a $3 billion
mhm.
stuff. And today is the arrival. Today should be the arrival of the president. Let me double check the information. Let me double check the information. And so also we have in our possession here with us. We have in our possession here with us uh the charter request form from the NTA.
Hmm.
Look right here. This is the NTA charter form from the NTA, the National Transit Authority. So the government did something terrible, and the government continued to use lie to
To
cover one
cover it.
lie to cover one lie, and it is now a good thing. Look, we promised to. I mean, we promised not to be too high on this government. That is what we promised. We said, look, we're not going to be too tough on this administration because it is a new government. We got to give it a chance to grow. But when the child is young, let our child behave like a child. If the child is young and the child start to behave like an armed robber, then you gotta correct him soon, or else he's going to spoil in your hand and he'll become a community nuisance. I mean, he will automatically become a serious problem in the society. And this is not what we want this beautiful government to turn into. And that's why every single little thing that this government will do, every single little terrible thing that this government will get involved with, Alexa and I, Austin Abu, Wendell, Esther, and the rest of the political people here will flag it. The reason we want to do it is because we want this country to get better. So we bring you the full package, the real whole information as it relates to the decision by the government. The government went there for all the employees from the Ministry of Internal Affairs to go to the airport today to go and welcome President Bwaka, who is supposed to be arriving either at about now or a few minutes from now, or better still, maybe he already arrived prior to the show. But it is today, September 11th. My birthday, I think they'll be coming. So so the I mean we got Samuka Keita, our friend from Smart FM.
Right.
Hopefully briefly we're gonna have him for 2, 3, 4 minutes to talk to the people. But here is it. Here is it. So they wrote an internal memo. So we'll read you all of those internal memo, we'll read you all of those information, but that is exactly what the people of our country going through. Oh, Joey, keep coming from out of the country. Joey, all the music can go welcome Joey. You know what he used to
Oh
say?
yeah,
Yeah,
I remember not on one occasion, but a couple of different occasions,
yeah,
we have people to
yeah.
actually criticize that,
Hmm.
and a lot of them who actually criticize, that they're now government officials in this government.
Hmm.
So it is more like it is contradiction. Hmm? If you want to know the practical definition, the practical meaning of contradiction, I think this government continues to actually display that,
Okay.
because you said no, this is not okay. Like this is not okay. You're ruining the image of our country. You're not supposed to go there to welcome the president.
Hmm.
It is not really
Hmm.
necessary.
Hmm.
And today we're seeing different, memoirs across,
Don't even jump the gun.
and people are saying, "Oh no, everyone should not work. Go ahead and welcome the president to the country."
Hmm.
For Josh Ware, that was a whole different story. It was not more like, oh, Ministry of Information, do not go to work.
No,
No, it
no.
was not like that.
Well, I mean, don't jump the
So
gun. Don't jump the gun. We're having our back to school jackpot. The back to school jackpot.
we have winners
It is
now.
intended to my birthday. So come and start the show. We're giving
Plenty of money to
you
people.
know 10,000 up. Maybe I can get 2 of the
10 to me.
10,000. You can play. You play.
Comes with
Two of those who are playing. We'll give the first 10,000 up. And mind you, when you receive the 10,000, you're gonna have a whole package, go bag, e-pen, eraser,
pencils,
water bottle, pencils, all the other things are
Like
gonna be,
it's a whole
it's a
package
whole
for your
back
kids.
back to school package for the first. So in addition to the 10,000, when you win the 10,000, it will come on your phone today. The 10,000 will go on your phone today. Then tomorrow they will call you to go for where you're going to pick up the bag that contains, the water bottle and the other, different
These are
things. So
amazing things. Honestly, it is.
that is exactly what it is. So it is star 799 star 70 hatch. Simple as ABC. Star 799 star 70 hatch, and you will have the opportunity to win for yourself either 10,000 Liberian dollars or a package of school going materials. Now, at the end of the show, at the end of my birthday presentation, my birthday, I got a bluff. In
No,
fact,
of course.
I can suspend the show to play some birthday song. Invest, I have been, but sorry, it is my birthday. I got the blood. In Europe, Alexa, by now I've been going for birthday leave, right? In the airplane, I'm way in Greece, and I didn't call the places. But forget it. So
Joseph Walker's Liberia.
yeah, so at the end of the day, at the end of my birthday's presentation today, and that's how I bring one here. When we live for 50,000 naira and chunk it on one person. Yeah, one hand. We'll live for the 50,000 naira and chunk it on one person. So we'll be giving 10,000 to plenty people.
Yeah,
At the end of the show today,
50,000 is going to be
we chunk 50,000 LD to somebody, and that person will take the 50,000 plus plenty book bag materials will accompany it. So this is the back to school jackpot here on 87
So
for 9.
So the ball is
Yeah,
not on your court.
yeah.
You can start to play.
Yeah,
and
so
you never tell.
so why the former president singing my birthday song? You can start to play. You can never tell. You could be one of the first two. We'll be giving the money to. Then later on, people will take calls on the first segment. We can give some more again. We give some more again. Then we run down to go and give the how you call this thing, the $50,000, to somebody else. So yeah, the former president did a birthday song, and people thought, yeah, he did that song, and people thought the song would just live for 1 year. But every other birthday night in the country, I see people playing the former president birthday song, and so yeah, I choose to play the one too. So when this song finish, we're gonna start calling the first callers. Then we're going to talk our political issues here on 87.9. So let's take this quick musical break and return to your show very shortly.
Gonna run, pam, pam. It's a birthday time. Viva! Go! Rastafari. Yeah, man. We gonna celebrate.
Happy birthday to you.
We gonna have a good time.
Happy birthday to you, dear.
We gonna party.
Happy birthday to you.
I wish you well.
Happy birthday to you.
We jumping again.
Happy birthday to you.
I wish you well.
Happy birthday to you, dear.
We gonna run, pam, pam, pam.
Happy birthday
Yes, I am. Look at you. Come here, we jump up around and we rock up for your birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Come back again.
Come here, we jump up around and we rock up for your birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
I know you're feeling irate, so we gonna rock, papa, celebrate, and have a good time all night long. Happy birthday to you. I wish you well.
Come here, we jump up around and we rock up for your birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Come back again.
Come here, we jump up around and we rock up for your birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
We gonna celebrate.
Happy birthday to you.
We gonna rock, papa.
Happy birthday to you, dear.
I wish you well.
Happy birthday to you.
Every day.
Happy birthday to you.
I know you feeling irate.
Happy birthday to you.
We gonna celebrate.
Happy birthday to you, dear.
I wish you well.
Happy birthday to you.
Today is your birthday.
Okay, all right. So welcome back to the program. Alexa, we're done. Let's go now and start to give some money
We
up.
have winners already.
Yes. So the first person from is ranking, and imagine $10,000 for school materials calling you.
But it always
Yeah.
goes back to you. Maybe the person,
Yeah,
is owing someone.
Hello.
Hello, the subscriber you are trying to reach is currently on another call.
Okay. So the law said we got 2 more time to call you. So let's go back. Imagine $10,000, 10,000 LD plus school materials calling you, and your line doing shakara.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So let's see what it is. This is the second time. We got one more time to call. Hello. 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 How you doing? Hello. How are you? How are you doing? Hello. Can you leave the noise? How you doing?
No way. Hello, the subscriber you
Okay.
The village voice is working
Okay.
now.
Okay. If
The
you
village people
if
is
you listen to the
working now.
available people, please,
People are working
please,
right now.
please pass the break. Let's take a quick break.
It's a birthday time. Fever! Go! Rastafari. Yeah, man.
Happy birthday to you.
We gonna celebrate.
Happy birthday to you.
We gonna
Okay. Hello. How you doing? Hello.
Your
But we are
line,
getting
your
you
line.
loud. I said we are getting you loud and clear.
Can you walk away from the noise? Oh, Lord.
Hello.
I don't think we're going to fix that.
Hello. Okay. All right. Okay. So I mean
Okay, what if
we're not to be held liable for this. No. I mean according to the law. But let's see. We're gonna skip this person.
Happy birthday to you.
I know you feeling irate, so we gonna rock, celebrate, and gonna have a good time all night long. Happy birthday to you. I wish you well.
Okay, so let's go back to the line and talk to another person. Let's see. We drew another person here on the line. Hello, how you doing?
Hello,
Hello, how are you?
I'm okay, and you?
I'm doing great. What is the name and where do you join us from?
I'm Evelyn Weeks. Actually, I'm from AFE.
Elfield, this is still okay calling you from Freedom Radio Liberia.
Yes.
Did you play the cash giveaway today?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I had to ask that question because I needed to be sure. Okay, so how many times did you play? Quickly.
More than 5 times.
More than 5 times. Can you tell us the name registered on this mobile number?
Evelyn CB Weeks.
Evelyn. Okay. Okay. Evelyn CB Weeks. Okay.
Weeks. S Weeks.
CB Weeks. Weeks. Okay. Weeks. Like Ophelia Weeks. Like Kimmy Weeks. Yeah, Kimmy Weeks. Ophelia Weeks. Okay. Evelyn C. Weeks. Evelyn, can you explain how you play today quickly?
Well, I did *79 and *70 hash and put in my PIN code.
Okay, and you put in your PIN code, and that was how you were able to play. So, Evelyn, congratulations. In a few minutes' time, we'll be sending you 10,000 Liberian dollars, and tomorrow you're going to be called by the office to present to you your educational package.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Madam Evelyn Weeks, 10,000 Liberian dollars right here. Let's take a break. I have to be right back here on the People's Station.
Rastafari. Yeah, me know. Yeah, just say me a celebrate right now. They call back. Yeah, go to run, pam, pam. It's a birthday time. Fever! Joe! Rastafari. Come on! We gonna celebrate. Happy birthday to you. We gonna have a
Okay, so like I said, we got Evelyn Weeks. She's one of the people who won the $10,000. Yes, so let's see if we can go in and hustle. Let's see if we can go and hustle for another winner. Let's see if we can go and hustle for another winner. Let's see. Let's go back to our first person. She already picked up. So the rule applies that you should pick up. So once she pick up, then it means there is a technical issue with her telephone line. She has won, and so it is our job to look after her. Okay, let's see if we can go back. If not, we'll take a break. Start the conversation. When we come back now, then we run into the rest of it. Yes. Hello.
Hello?
How you doing?
Where I'm coming for you.
You coming? Call me. Okay, yeah, call me back. Okay, so Alexa, she's coming to call. She's coming to call us back. Let's see. Apparently, that telephone she's using is faulty. Yeah.
yeah, me know. Yeah, just say me a celebrate right now. They call back. Yeah, go to run, pam, pam. It's a birthday time. Fever! Joe! Rastafari. Come on! We gonna celebrate. Happy birthday to you. We gonna have a good time. Happy birthday to you, dear. We gonna party. Happy birthday to you. I wish you well. Happy birthday to you. We jumping the game. Happy birthday to you. I wish you well. Happy.
Okay, all right. So we're gonna start the conversation. We'll go back to give additional money out. We'll go back to give additional money out. For those of you who've been playing and you've not been that too successful, we have the frequent winners, the frequent players package here for you as well. We're gonna be calling 3 individuals to give them 2,500 each. So plenty of money will be given up today here on the conversation. Yeah. So No time to waste. Alexa, do you have the communication that was done by the Internet Affairs Ministry? The first communication, the very first one. Okay, let me see. The very first communication that was done by the Ministry of Internet Affairs. That paper is very important. We need to read it. We need to read that paper. And the reason why we are doing it, the reason why we're interested in reading this paper is to inform our people of what this government is doing, what this government decided to do, what this government made efforts. You know, okay. So let's see whether. Okay, I already have it, but you will not be able to read it. And like I said, it is too blurred.
I can see.
Okay, so read it now. No, so Alexa will read it. Alexa will read it for us. So so you see, it's difficult, very very difficult for you to find. If you can read it, okay. So the Internet Affairs Minister wrote this, and this will take us to the $3 billion deal that the government, that Mr. Bakas will be bringing back to the country. So it says, even me, it says to all deputy ministers, all assistant ministers, heads of program, director, assistant director, and general staff. This is a memorandum. So, and it was sent from Honorable Samuel F. Brown, Deputy Minister for Administration / Acting Minister, Ministry of Internet Affairs, Republic of Liberia. Subject: welcoming ceremony of the President, His Excellency Joseph Yoman Boaka. Date: September 10, 2024. On yesterday, this memo was written and issued. The reference: it says, by directive of the Minister of Internet Affairs, Honorable F. Sakila Yumale, all staff of the Ministry of Internet Affairs are to assemble at the Rabat International Airport on Wednesday, today, September 11, 2024, commencing at 12 noon, beginning 12 p.m. today, to give our President, His Excellency Joseph Yoman Boaka Sr., a rousing welcome from official duties on behalf of the government and people of Liberia. Please be informed that buses will be made available to transport employees to and fro the international airport. The pick-up point is at the Ministry of Internet Affairs Central Office. We kindly solicit your fullest cooperation. Kind regards. And since it is a document done in an MOU form, you will not have the signatory way down because it already says from SYZ. Okay, so that is exactly where it is. So hold on. This person won the money. Let's see if we can talk to her. Hello. I mean, the lady we call. You are not the lady we call. No, you are no. That's not how you do it. That's not how you do it. Hold on.
We called.
Yeah, we call a particular lady.
Then you're calling us back.
So this is the communication they wrote. All of the staff. One of the lady who says she will call back, we want to talk to. There's the communication they sent to all of the staff. Now, when you read it, it said by directive of the minister, President Yumale. It didn't say some staff. It said all staff of the Ministry of Internet Affairs are to assemble at the Rabat International Airport. When they released this document, the Ministry of Internet Affairs again came back. And let's happily read the one the Internet Affairs Ministry came out with. They came back to interpret what the road there. The first one the road there. They said they said the first one the road. We in the media we misinterpreted it. So they came back with the real interpretation. Please read the interpretation of the one they brought.
So this one is from the same Ministry of Internal Affairs.
That's correct.
And it says the information spreading on social media suggesting that the entire workforce of the Ministry of Internal Affairs is asked to be in attendance in the welcoming ceremony tomorrow is not accurate.
It's not accurate.
Right.
Oh, yeah, hold on. What is not accurate about this paragraph? Let me read the paragraph. What is it not accurate? This is from the Deputy Minister for Administration, Samuel Brown. What is not accurate about this? It says by directive of the Minister of Internal Affairs, Honorable Princess Takila Nyomale Senior, all staff of the Ministry of Internal Affairs are to assemble at the Roberts International Airport on Wednesday. Hello, September 11, 2024, commencing at 12 noon to give our President, His Excellency Joseph Yuma Boaka Senior, a rousing welcome from official duties on behalf of the government and people of Liberia. So what is in here?
The first paragraph here says it's not accurate.
It's not accurate. Go ahead.
It's important to clarify that only senior staff and members of the National Council of Chiefs of Liberia who are also staff of the ministry and are responsible for traditional welcome ceremonies are requested to attend this particular event on tomorrow and not the entire workforce of the ministry as it is widely being spread on social media.
It is not widely being spread. This is your memo that you issue. We are not spreading anything. You say all. You didn't say the traditional Papeden who in the building.
Oh, no.
You didn't say the traditional leaders who are on the Ministry of Internal Affairs payroll. You said all staff. In fact, this memo was addressed to what? They said all deputy ministers, all assistant ministers, all heads of programs, director and assistant directors, and general staff. Then in the first paragraph, it says all staff of the. So when you say all staff, you are not leaving anybody out.
Everyone that works there, or
the people who can get traditional marriage certificate, the people who can do tasewu, the people who can do filing and query, all of them part of it. You say all staff, everybody. So what are you justifying? Did they write anything else there?
Yes,
let's
of
proceed.
Course. Third paragraph. We are aware that Wednesday is a working day.
Okay.
And as such.
So the damage control now.
It would not.
They didn't know that it was damage control. I mean, they didn't know it would have been a damaging situation. When we started to flag it yesterday on Facebook, then they came back to say, they are aware that Wednesday is
a working day.
Go ahead.
And it would make no sense to take the entire workforce to the RIA.
Oh, it would make no sense to take the entire workforce. No, that's lie. That's lie. The only reason why they wrote this second communication is because we already spoke out the information from the wall. They did this memo and pasted it somewhere, and people took the pictures and sent it to us.
Right.
So when we started passing around, it's about, I thought the part of people say, to go welcome the president. When the president coming from General Assembly, or he coming from some kind of long trip, I thought they said that secret fencing. I thought they said that play talk government can do it. I thought they said that government, why you know anything can do it. I thought this practice was an act of incompetency. How is it that the educated, sophisticated, well-learned, more experienced, people with high degree of monopoly over good governance, how come they are doing the same thing over and over? We started to raise the issue yesterday. That's when this quest FIBO.
Right.
FIBO. They caught the grown men call it wura. They fight wura. Clarity came up. Because this is, and the group will call it Tabata, right? And they a verbal form of Tabata in the crew language is Fitija. This is when the Fitija responsible. Because it makes no sense. You were clear in your first memo. You said all XYZ. Now what? No.
For me, I want to know how is it inaccurate, and how are you saying
there is
what is spread on the social media?
Because
you are the one who actually wrote it.
If this thing was quote unquote inaccurate, whatever the case is, this man who issued this memo should have been suspended. Look, if you real honest in yourself, that this is not a decision reached by your hierarchies. This man should have been suspended because he needed to have had consultation before issuing this. And this man did not even, he did not say by his own authority. He said, what did he say about Princess Yumale? Let's go back to it. He said by directive. He didn't say by the directive of me, the deputy minister. He said by the directive of Princess Yumale. So he took the instruction according to this memo from the minister proper. So if you're saying this is inaccurate, then those who are responsible for putting out the inaccurate information should be penalized. Because you know why? If this doesn't happen, somebody could just wake up one day and say, by directive of Alexa, all banks in Liberia should be closed on Monday. And before Canada said, we not even know that the government did not sanction it, right? So before we start seeing Mika press release in the evening, by that time people wanted to go take money. People wanted to go take money to go to hospital, to go pay children's school fee, to go do delivery and other things. But then, too many casualties already happening in the country. So if you think you were not you did not sanction this, you should have suspended or taken some administrative action on those who issued the first memo. But the truth of the matter is, Alexa, you can't use lie to cover lie. The more you use a particular lie to cover another lie, you make the situation more complicated. The biggest thing you needed to have said was, we are very sorry.
After that, the Ministry of Information also had to write
you come and read it. And that's not going to read the information.
Statement, so it is like really crazy.
So the same thing that minister came up and they say, oh, blah, 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 before one came up, it's inaccurate.
What makes it inaccurate?
Still with that statement that was issued, it did not even it did not even hold water anymore.
No.
Information Ministry had to come back to issue another statement. Read the Tabata, the Mika sanction. And that's not going to read what Information Ministry said. When we finish reading all the 3 letters, then we come in to bring the evidence now of where the government lied. Because we got the receipt from the ministry, from the National Transit Authority. How many chiefs? The Ministry of Internet Affairs got plenty pickups. President George Weah, to the best of our ability, bought plenty pickups for traditional leaders in the country. Traditional leaders.
So why would you need NTA buses?
Why would you need NTA buses, my people, to carry? How many traditional chiefs are assigned Central? Monrovia Central. How many traditional chiefs do we see assigned at the head office there? How many? How many are they? So we're about to go there, but let's know why Alexa said we'll go back to confirm 1 or 2, different winners. Then we come back, to the conversation.
Okay, so this is from the Ministry of Information, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was on the same yesterday. They said the government of Liberia denies and disclaims information circulating on social media and on the airwaves that it has instructed workers at the Internal Affairs Ministry to abandon work tomorrow, Wednesday, September 11th, and assemble at the Roberts International Airport to welcome the president of Liberia back to the country.
You see that?
This statement refutes any circular issued to workers at the Internal Affairs Ministry or...
Okay, so you see that? So the statement we give you now from Mika is refuting any other statement. Now you are not condemning the fact that a statement was issued.
Yeah.
You are not taking ownership.
No.
You are clarifying in arrogance and denial.
No accountability.
Simple.
Nothing at all.
Simple, Alexa. You are clarifying in arrogance and denial. By this time, it's sensible government. A government that has sense. And the implication of that is for you to decipher.
Oh, yeah.
A government that has a lot of sense, what you would do in this first instance is to own up to your mistakes. Look, we've heard the deputy minister shouldn't have issued that statement.
Oh, yeah.
But as it is, we do not know who to hold accountable for this blunder that was done. This is pure wrong in the whole situation. This is Fitija. This is purely an issue of tabata, and it should not be condoned. So you are denying. You are denying in arrogance. You are refusing to own up to that. How do we call it? Come on. What was done was a careless error.
If that's how they would like to put it, if that's how
even if that was error in the first place,
yes,
But what was done was purely an act that was well calculated because you wanted to go
It was
and
well planned,
give
Clark.
Mr. Baka a befitting welcome
Because
for bringing $3 billion to the country.
it wouldn't just take a few minutes for
Excuse me?
someone to write a communication, saying all of the staff should, get ready to go welcome the president.
And
so it took time and consultation before that was ready.
Summer Brown did not print that letter out
No.
without sending a copy to Francis Akim
Definitely.
Yumale.
There was a confirmation.
Yumale did not give Summer Brown the final approval without consulting Sylvester Grisby. Grisby did not give Yumale the okay if he did not speak to Joseph Yuma Bwaka. Okay, the man will go welcome you. Yeah, let him go and welcome me. Those things happen.
I don't want to laugh.
You will go take treatment. Those things happen. I mean, I'm being honest about it. Those things happen.
Oh Lord.
Those things happen. And you come back instead of owning it. Look, let me say this to you. The time we can lie in this country is time for campaign. When you are in government, be truthful to the people. Look, had the government come and just say, look, this is an error. I think the deputy minister was overly zealous. This is not what we came for. We did not come to power for these kind of things, and administrative action will be taken against him. Oh yes, in governmental administration, sometimes you sacrifice people. Oh, you're saying you're not government. You're not government. You're not running somebody. You sacrifice people in governmental administration. But right now, what you're doing, the whole government is going to take the damage because you are refusing to own up to the problem. When you own up to the problem, then you find a scapegoat. This is raw government we're teaching you. When you own up to the problem, then you find a scapegoat. Okay, look, it is all damaged already. We praise that job we are for doing the same thing. We can't do the same thing. So excuse me, who wrote the letter? Mr. Brown? Oh man, sorry, but I mean it was an error. You are suspended for SYC. I think that people will say, yeah, true. Mr. Baka, yeah, okay, yeah, CC did it. The man wanted to do it too, but Mr. Baka said no. So the man who wanted to bring that CC attitude, it suspended the man. So the government said that rescue government. At least then the Labrador knows what's up. But your own damage control you think to do, you further expose yourself because at the end of the day, we have in our possession all of the receipts that you went to do business with.
So before you put that out, right?
Oh yeah, you got about to put it out.
Before you put that out,
you got about to do it.
Number one, Oliver read the memo from the Internal Affairs Ministry, right? And every word or every phrase, it was stated clearly. They did not stutter. They did not make any mistake. It was clear.
Nothing.
They gave time frame, and they were clear as to how many, the different directors or ministers, assistant ministers, they were actually clear with that communication. After that, I wouldn't say we needed, but as a responsible government, Oliver just told you guys, he said governance wonder what
wrong government.
Right. As a responsible government, if you had told Liberians that was a mistake, it was not intended for today's, welcoming ceremony, it would have made sense as a responsible government. But you did not actually do that. What you did later on, we saw two different, communications. One from the Ministry of Internal Affairs later on to clarify that, what is being circulated, it is really not accurate, and it is just being circulated for nothing. So number one, you're also telling yourself what you wrote did not make any sense, and what you wrote is like complete BS because you wrote that. We did not write it. People in the public did not actually write it. The Ministry of Internal Affairs, through whoever name that is on there, actually wrote it, right? And it was by directive of someone, the higher up.
So beyond that, Alexa. So quickly before we run, before you do the summary on it. After the finish line, they went ahead and started renting buses. One of the buses received, we managed to hustle it, and we're going to read the details on the receipt. You seeing the NTA something here? Are you seeing the NTA something? Now watch it. It said customer name, Ministry of Internal Affairs. Customer name, Ministry of Internal Affairs. If these people were the traditional Papeden who always used to be around Sanlakawa, no Papeden got a pick up. Alexa, no Papeden got Their pickups.
How many are they?
How many
That's
are
the
the
first
Barbadian?
question. How many are they?
So you see what the lies already caught up with them. If it had to do with the Barbadian got a pickup from anytime the Barbadian goes somewhere, let's say they are pick up with them. Ellington only have one pickup, one or two pickups. The WIAS administration brought 15 different pickups for them, plus several other pickups at the headquarters.
You had issue with that again. But
No,
that's for another day.
yeah, forget what the issue they
That's
have
for
with them.
another
This and that. These people got their own pickups. But to tell you that you were not sending traditional leaders there, you were sending ordinary civil servants, including monitoring who just graduated from Universal Library. We know anything about traditional stuff.
Going for big bus.
So you went for buses at the NTA, and the buses you went for, one receiver here will come and read the receipt. The customer name, Ministry of Internet Affairs.
So what was that also a mistake? Is this also
No, like I limit PR and people that can't say they want a mistake.
It's
NTA.
inaccurate.
Okay, unless I wait, let me read the thing. Customer name, Ministry of Internet Affairs. The contact person, the man who is sent for the bus to come for the guinea powder and carry. The man who is sent there. The number that's 0770.
Was you?
Zero. You said must you?
You're actually called to confirm.
No, call it.
Call him.
Number the man who went there to go and collect the bus, and the other buses and to go 0770 026 3. I will not call the last two, but we'll post this paper. Or if you're watching all live, you can answer the number from there. They said date of charter, September 11, 2024, meaning today. Destination, Rabat International Airport, back to Monrovia, Ministry of Internal Affairs. Charter hours from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. Departure time from NTA yard. The guys did not fill it in. And they say additional hour will have to require the people paying $75. $75. They say mode of payment 280 times 1 equal 280. 20 times 1 equal 20. So 280 for one bus. 20
for a few hours they're gonna go.
Yeah, my dear. Then 20 for under security deposit. Yeah, security deposit. So 20 for one bus, 20 for security deposit. Total amount. How much you see here? The total amount.
I'm seeing $300.
Yeah, $300. Because 280 plus 20, that's $300. So it's a value and the It's a pickup point. Madonna Street. How do you call the thing? Okay, so those of you who watching us live. Please see on the camera. Unless I want people to see the thing on the camera.
They're not gonna get it clear because of
the
color.
Wait, I'm coming. Those of you who are watching it live, I want you to see right here.
Okay.
You seeing right here what my finger is? You seeing right here? Are you seeing they scratched out the Ministry of Internet Affairs? They put pen inside.
They're trying to fix
Then
this.
on top of it, they put Madonna Street.
Oh Lord.
Madonna Street Chief Compound.
No, it doesn't make sense.
They say pick up point. In the memo that they issued, the memo that they issued, all Liberians, the memo that they issued, the memo said to our central office where Ministry of Internet Affairs, right? But because the information leaked, they changed Ministry of Internet Affairs to McDonald Street Chief Compound. But what they refuse to do, you know, when you want to see, they can catch you. Instead of rewriting new form, they were in hurry. They just crossed one pen mark in the Ministry of Internet Affairs. Then over here, the road, how you call it thing there? McDonald Street. Look at it. Those of you want to see the telephone number, the telephone number here. There's a guy telephone number that they use. There's a telephone number. Right here is where they initially placed Ministry of Internet Affairs, and later on they scratch it out and they replace it with the traditional chief office, McDonald Street. Don't use lie to cover another lie. This is not how professionals behave. Why you want pack 7-7s? The audacity to even say all of you from the Ministry of Internal Affairs. So those who are going for marriage certificate that day, you were telling them go to hell. You're not getting no damn marriage certificate yet because we welcome our president. Those who came to Monrovia for the sole purpose of acquiring the traditional practice medicine, certificate, to get traditional medicine people who can kind of renew their certificates. So you're telling them, oh, go, although today is not a national holiday, but our door closed today because we're going to welcome the president.
On Thursday.
That is to what extent you choose to run. But because we started criticizing, then you started fixing it. In fixing it, you're not even fixing the good. Instead of rewriting our whole paper, you don't do it, you scratch it out. And interestingly, the thing leak up. Anyway, you don't do it, it will leak up. There is nowhere in the country that more information will not get. In the country, nowhere. I repeat, no entity. Hey, read my lips. When you know the biggest offer in the country and you know the smaller offer in the country, let's all of them. There is nowhere in the country where information we can get it. We will get all that we need. Stop it. You came to power with this mindset of being a responsible government. Do the government job in a responsible form. I mean, these things you are doing, they don't add up. You're disappointing your voters. You're disappointing your supporters. And look at the kind of nonsense statement you are adapting. We met it there. We inherited it. No. There are some Liberians who went to work to vote. These people don't have anything personal against George Weah. They went to vote the way they did because you promised them that it will be different. You promised them that you had a brand new model, a new form, a new model, a new approach in how you would do things. You made them to understand that you would do it differently. You didn't promise them continuity from a negative perspective. You promised them change. You coined your own phrase to rescue them. How is an out of sending 7-7 who went to job to do Ministry of Internal Affairs job, and you are transforming them into cheerleaders, battle cry people, praise singers, and mass choir for rescue mission to go to the airport? Hosanna in the higher, all peace be to Hosanna in the highest, peace be to the president in the name of the Baga and of Kum and of Katumu and of come on, you transforming professional people into present watch the people. At least we have CDC people that in the community used to go where the barrel to go welcome me. For them, they were CDC people, they were not working. No ministry and agency in the country ever wrote a memo authorizing people to go welcome George Weah to airport any day. How come that incompetent government did not issue internal memo to mandate as far as existing directors, deputy ministers, and so forth, mandating them to make themselves available to go welcome? How come an incompetent government, the one we sort of refer to as the quote-unquote incompetent, how come they did not do those kind of trivial and later things? Yet and still, we have the most sophisticated Harvard train, Duke University train, Wilmington train, all the other people in university I play get a degree from. How come we are having these things happen? Just stop it. Just stop it. Elisa, that's the whole thing about it. Just stop it. Yeah, just stop it.
For me, I'm not asking them to stop.
Yeah.
They should. They must. Why? Because this is not the picture they actually presented to us, Oliver. This is not what they said to us.
Mhm.
So now, should we actually judge your government based on what you're doing, especially with welcoming your president, having an official memoir to this ministry, as well as someone have to be responsible enough to take accountability for what you've written, even though people are talking about it, even though it's clear that it is from your ministry, you're yet to say, oh, we made a mistake. You're yet to accept that you made a mistake. And you're still going ahead to write different communications telling people, oh, what you're saying is not true, what you're saying is inaccurate, and people are talking about it, they should not talk about it in other words. When we have all of the pieces of evidence, this is a very petty, situation, in fact.
That's correct.
It shouldn't have reached this power, we shouldn't even be discussing this.
The
topic.
reason why we're talking is because you started lying
Exactly.
instead of owning it.
We shouldn't be talking about it because it is a very, very pet. It is a very just small. It is a small issue. And as a government that prides, herself as a sophisticated government, an experienced government, well-educated government, we should not be discussing this.
Yeah, hello. Is this Mom Evelyn?
Yes.
Did you receive the money quickly?
Yes. Thank you.
How much you receive?
10,000.
10,000. They will call you tomorrow for the boat bed. Let's go get other people money. Alexa, continue, my dear.
Right.
Okay, we leave you.
So if we are going to judge you based on these different, communications we say you're incompetent. If we are going to judge you, we say incompetence is the order of the day. Because every now and then you are not supposed to make a small errors. You are not. Because you understand governance, you understand exactly how these things work, and you understand every aspect of governance. So you are supposed to know what to do, what not to do. And the fact that you actually criticize the past government we had here because of these same things, you say it was actually wrong to even welcome the president. You say it was wrong to have government officials lined up.
Now the first thing,
right?
Yeah,
To have government officials lined up.
I like that part, Alexa. The first thing they said was to welcome president our foolishness.
That was not, You said we're ruining the image of
Yeah,
our country.
they said, to welcome president our foolishness. This CDC man.
Yeah, exactly.
They do left basic that our foolishness is doing.
Yeah.
What the hell y'all welcoming Joey? Every time Joey come
Exactly.
here, welcome me. Then they go do the clarity again. They say no. We're not saying all the stuff. We say who know the papi then.
Exactly.
Oh.
So you actually said it was wrong yesterday.
Yeah.
It was 100%
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah, but
you
you-
even
you-
said
yeah.
George Weah,
I like that point.
along with his Confucius, they were actually ruining the image of our country
They
on
were-
the international scene. They shouldn't have done that. But
They
that was not even something to have been done.
They were
It
left
was wrong.
busy.
Less basic people. They're not focusing on the Liberian people work. They should have been doing something else rather than going to the airport to welcome a president. You guys said that. And fast forward to present day Liberia,
You teaching me more.
where we have Joseph Yuma Boakai
Imagine the scratching
as
government people.
Liberia's president. To even remove the Ministry of Internal Affairs.
That's fingering of the document right there.
Of
That's
course, that's a
fingering.
whole alteration.
Thank you. You know the book. That's fingering. No, but that's what it did. That's fingering.
That's a whole
You
alteration.
wrote initially. You wrote Ministry of Internal Affairs. You came out. You put line inside there. You put over a. How you do government paper like that?
Like
These are papers that people. Don't you know that if your government leaves power, hopefully 2030 or whatever time, don't you know that those papers will constitute your turnover note? So you leaving that work for your successors to take election. I just want to inject that point.
Yeah, so fingering the document.
Oh
let's
yeah,
say it that way.
yeah, alteration. You know what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. Use a big word.
So that's alteration.
You alter the
100%.
document
You altered the document.
because you're trying to fix things.
Does that make you competent?
Yeah, because you're trying
I
to
don't
fix
know.
things.
Does that make you responsible? Does that say you're accountable enough to run this country? It doesn't say so, because if we're having all of our issues with these small things, I mean, what happens if it is going to extend to something big in the country?
Oh yeah.
It is sure that they're
Yeah.
not going to talk about it.
Yeah.
It is really, really sure that they're not even going to accept that, oh yeah, we've done this.
They go
We
get-
apologize.
Let's go get somebody 10,000.
They're not going to do it. And they started this thing with the yellow machine issue, right?
Everything you
with
keep
the
denying.
buses.
Yeah.
Up to today, we're yet to actually hear any.
Yeah, we told you the person for hey, Kima,
They say
Allah.
we're lying.
Let's go to the person. Hello, ma'am. How you doing? What is your name? Where you join us from quickly? Come again. You say what? Hold on, my dear. Hold on. Kami. Kamesa. Kamisa. B-A-S.
Yes.
Kamisa Ba.
Yeah.
How many times you played today?
I played twice.
Twice. 2 numbers in your telephone number.
96.
96. Okay, Kamisa Ba. Please explain how you play. Quickly, let's go back to our topic.
I played.
Okay, then you play audio, you play USD. You play in Liberty. Kamisa Ba. In few minutes, you will be receiving $10,000, and on tomorrow we'll call you for capable and other materials. Yeah, Kamisa, what we can do? Now what we can do, Kamisa, so you get in the you getting the 10,000 in the next 2-3 minutes. Then tomorrow we'll call you for the cardboard, the bow bear, the pencil, the water bottle, and other thing there. Congratulations. Yeah, like we can do, like if we don't ever can do, like we can do. Yeah. So here is it.
Isn't that a
Yeah, that is what it is.
So I think the bottom line is, Oliver,
Mhm.
the people actually lied to Liberians.
And you should look.
And they succeeded.
Don't be lying to us.
They actually succeeded from the start.
We are no longer living in the era of you know.
You wouldn't be hiding documents like it's a whole secret part.
We're no
You wouldn't
longer
do
in
that.
that analog stage.
No.
When people tell the terror fact, the terror, I think he tell the terror got someone on 3. No, it's a circular stuff with a carbon cloth on it. You get red and black. I think you wrap that when you put it in your bed, you go to terror useless. Nobody can tap on it. We're not in a.
This
Look,
is a different era.
the Megan Center Ram is a bag of oven and Jason, my man. I don't see what I'm trying to on the puppet today. In 2-3 minutes, now I'll get that picture.
No.
That is how the earth is sophisticated.
No.
And simple things you won't lie.
So the way you're not start lying on your phone.
You can do it.
So
You can lie on it. We finish getting the NTA and NTA. You go scratch Ministry of Internal Affairs for it. Because your internal memo that you issue, the memo said Ministry of Internal Affairs pick up point 12 o'clock.
So if we're going by, the second communication.
Leave the second one. The first one said the pickup point is internal affairs. How you call it, Alexa? Internal affairs. 12 o'clock.
No.
Yeah, the NTA people say they say internal affairs 12 o'clock.
Up to they booked for.
Then later on, they post Insta. Then on top of it, they post traditional council. Come on, this is not what you do.
Just stop playing.
Even if you do not have pride, if you do not have shame, you do not have that. I mean, no, thank you. Conscience, no dignity. If you do not have any shame fair, they always saying like, bro, at least be shame for some of the people who caused their parents just to vote for you.
Mm-hmm. People who walked in the water.
Be shame for some of the pastors who turned their political, not their political, their sacred pulpit into political theater. When you're not even shame about anything, be shame for some of the pastors who desecrated the sacredness of their authors. I know how some pastors politicize the whole country because they wanted to get Joe back to the presidency. They wanted to get $150,000, $400, salary. I know how some pastors, but they took the whole Bible. They took the whole Bible, my people. The whole Bible, they tell the Bible that they put it on one side, poop. And every day they go to China, when you know the party pamphlet will put on the author. They just put the Bible where they call it. But the rest of the sermon, that you know the party pamphlet will be reading from. I know pastors who did that. So even when you are so cruel, when you do not, if you don't have anything good in your mind for this country, think about some other people. Think about some of the Islamic clerics. And they may not have been that strong in using the mosques during the sermon to preach politics, but some of them are influential people. Some of them went to families and said, look, left for the people because you made them to believe that you will be the change. If you do not have conscience, like Alexa said, at least think about some of the people who genuinely and sincerely went behind you to vote for you. Not everybody voted for Mr. Baka with the mindset that I want to steal. No. There are people who went there because they felt there is a need that the country, experience a change, experience some form of governance as you guys were promising. What you're doing now is to make these people want to bury themselves in shame. I don't know the Bible too well, but I know there is a part in the Bible, and I'm sure the Quran also share that. There is a part in those two books that say, if an individual on the face of the earth is to grieve, or if someone is to cry until that person tears soak the face of the earth because you made them cry. I'm told in the Bible and in the Quran, the same God will get vexed with you, and when you're not careful, God will not forgive you. I do not know the direct scripture. But I said, when you allow somebody to cry because of your action, God can forgive you easily. And that's what your governance style is doing. There are people who sincerely never had any reason to vote against the CDC. Some people voted against their relatives. Some people's relatives were ministers, doing everything for the family, doing everything for their community, for their town. They went against those family connections because you were promising them change. You promised them a rescue country. You promised them a country where there will be no business as usual. The business as usual on the job fair, according to you, people used to go in CDC Barrier, go around to the airport, go motorway. Oh, that's not the thing. Oh, the job we are coming, or go welcoming. Your own business as usual. You are telling the general staff, including cleaners.
You don't work today.
So don't work today. If you won't get marriage certificate, traditional marriage certificate, let them go to hell. Your pause for the day. In a national holiday, but you're not working today. You send for one boss to NTA. It will come at 12 o'clock. You'll get inside, you'll go to the airport. When the plane touch ground, everybody, Amanda, wait to oh yeah, hey, you have to come out. You'll go to your hostess. That's not business as usual, right?
That's more than business as
But
usual.
it is bad. It is shameful.
More than business as usual.
Why are you doing it? Why are they pushing people to go there? Because there is an information that the government signed an MOU of $3 billion US dollars. MOU, memorandum of understanding. Somewhere, George, we are other people that went to the same China in 2018. They signed similar MOU.
2 billion plus, something like that.
MOU, that paper where they say, Alessa, I want to all be doing a show together on ELBC.
Yeah, so let's see.
Alessa, you able? Yeah,
you can make it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, you show you all, yeah. I can do the show. ELBC, yeah. I live in Dubai Road. I can manage to be going ELBC. Yeah, so yeah. Oh, we'll do it. You sure we can do it? Yeah. That's how we agree. We'll sign the paper. Agree. So then I come and say, hey, ladies and gentlemen, last night it's on my show.
Am I really there?
So tomorrow you go visit your parents in Banga, or you go to your parents in Bikana. Hello, yeah, you say you want to go ELBC? Let's say no. Our family people, our family got law. We can't go to ELBC. Our family have a policy that ELBC, none of our family members go to ELBC because one of our parents working there before, he died. The other man working there before, he get crazy. The other man working there before, he full court. So our family got law. When you violate the law, anything happen to you, the family will never go there. The family will tell, let's say that people. Although she had already signed an MOU with me.
It is not guaranteed, in fact.
But you come and say, Oliver, I am very sorry.
That's be able.
Although I earlier on committed myself, but due to XYZ or reasons I cannot mention now, I'm sorry, please find somebody else. That's what they call MOU. It is not binding. It can shake. It can chakla. It is not certain. That verbal, almost a gentleman agreement. It can cut anytime. That's what MOU is not cash. Don't wake up one morning and say, Joe Biden bringing 3 billion in the country. No. He's breaking a commitment. I'll tell you how some commitment feel.
So why you let me just read
what memorandum of understanding is. Yeah. Quickly, then we'll come back.
So memorandum of understanding, it says MOU is a starting point of negotiations between multiple parties to signal the intent of doing business or coming to an agreement.
Doing business or coming to an agreement. Okay.
So the shortest version is memorandum of understanding is an agreement between two or more parties outlined in a formal document.
Okay,
so
good.
It's just something you just said about,
Yeah. Hello? Kamasa? Did you receive your money? The wasn't what on you for receiving 10,000?
Oh, this is interesting.
Oh, my brother, good for you. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Amen. Congratulations. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. We leave it right there.
Enjoy.
Okay, enjoy it.
Okay, yeah. If someone just gave a social example, Joanna says, MOU is like a guy engaging a girl, and I agree.
Yeah,
You're just booking.
yeah,
It is not final that you're going
yeah.
to marry
The
her.
man go to Royal Grand Hotel in Nina.
He's going to give you a ring.
The camera always Nina in pick. Wait, you marry me? Yeah, I'll
Yeah, I'm
marry
gonna
you.
marry
The man
you.
go to the holy parents say you stupid.
You're not marrying
That
that
family
girl.
people we get married for that family people.
Right there,
You
you're
feeling?
part of the engagement.
So
you're part of
all
the
the
wedding.
pictures the people got on Facebook are fly.
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, the man will marry
It
someone
is
and with a
not
way or what
official
they call it.
that you're
MOU is not binding. And I'm going to be very practical and objective with the MOU conversation. We as government signed too many MOUs. And let me say it, MOU is not a bad thing to sign MOU. Most of the memorandum of understandings are done in good faith with good intentions.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
You see Bali Island, the Bali fighter player who can call first flight. And let's say that player got Bali Island, a first flight era. You know what first flight is? Okay, you know what they call first flight? Maybe we'll must because you explain what they call first flight. I'm not going to interpret it. But there were commitments made to the U.S. administration that would have had the Bali Island transform into, one beautiful urban, settlement. But along the way, things can change. Sometimes the companies that can make this kind of arrangement, they too can go through financial problems. Sometimes you find foreign political interference, playing into it. I know too many things that I can say on the radio. I know how many countries have made sufficient commitment to the U.S. administration to do roads, to do projects. I know what kind of foreign political manipulation happened. I know how many agreements we have reached with people. The issue of the whole road construction, whole road got model, we would have gotten done with road building ever since 2022. President Weah would have paved all the roads in this country. I know what kind of international political interference happened. At the end of the day, he became weak. And all he thought to do was to keep using domestic revenue, the money was generated to do the Ganda to Saniquele, Ganda to how do you call it, a corridor, and to start attacking the places small. I knew a whole country that was willing to do everything for the Weah administration to build the roads direct at a very low cost to the Liberian government. Very low, little or no cost to the Liberian government. Foreign political interference happened. The plenty who can talk, cost men can talk, and I do.
Sometimes you manage it.
And so these things about MOU, the government signed MOU, 3 billion MOU, and so because of it, you was sucking out a whole team of professional people from the Ministry of Internal Affairs. So go sit down at the airport and go say, Hosanna, here, welcome to the King of the land, Hosanna in the highest, Hosanna, JB, Hosanna, in the name of JB and of Kun, and of Yombi, and of Delon. Amen. So do that for MOU. MOU what the Chinese can work one day, so America, America, we American food, we not going in that country. America do get that one day, so what I want to do, China, Russia, all like the Russia, China thing I want to do, all the same thing what happening in Togo and Burkina Faso, so that link at the Malay, Burkina Faso, Benin, Niger, and so many things can happen. So that because of you go to NTA, you go rent bus. You go rent NTA bus, you go to the place. We caught you red-handed. Rabbi, we caught you. Instead of being bold to yourself, instead of being a responsible government, you choose to lie to the people of the country. You were elected to serve us. When you send your child to go for water for you, and the child refuses to go for the water, when you see the child coming without the water, when you ask that child, it is the responsibility of the child to provide an honest answer to you because that child is a servant in that situation. If the child decides to lie, it is on the front to you, the parent. In this country, the government officials are our servants. Not because they're richer than us, but the structure is arranged in such a way that they are supposed to serve us. You can't be serving me and be lying to me. You are dishonest. You can be a servant and keep lying to your master. The Liberian people are the masters of the country. The thing I'm talking, it is found in Article 1 of the Constitution. It says, all power is inherent in the people. All government are instituted with their consent. I'm paraphrasing. There is no government that can exist without the people. And you come back to the same people who caught you proceeding wrongly, and your only option is to keep lying to them. When we talk here, you say, "Oh, they may not let all the freedom MO. They may not let all." Come on, it's not about liking. It's about you doing what you promised you would do. Oh, the reason why we're not going to give you a chance to do job with the country is because you didn't make it to appear like a government is being, operated by humans. You didn't make it appear like people ain't sort of made mistake in government. Everything about the we are government, you judge the we as government on a scale of perfection. You use the scale of perfection to judge the we as government. What do I mean? You didn't leave space for error.
That's forbidden in part in your work.
You didn't leave space for error. Even when an action was done as a result of human error, you capitalized on it. You guys wind it. You screw it. You put the political spin on it. You did propaganda with it. You pay people to go to America with it. You pay all the rural talk shows to cost Jawia people with it. You did everything in the country. Now, when you come to power, we expect nothing less than perfection from you. Because that's the doctrine. That's the standard to which you held your predecessors. So why are you doing it? For all to say it, then you got issue. Or when we say it, then you got problem. This is wrong. Stop it. Stop doing it. Stop doing what you're doing. Yeah, stop it. This is terrible. You can't be doing it. You can be doing it. 3 billion. Now let me tell you about what is the situation with the company that's supposed to be bringing the quote unquote 3 billion to us in this country. That company that has signed MOU with us is on the United States government red list for terrorism and other issues. Look, this country, Alexa and fellow Liberians, including the Waka people and the Unity Party people, especially those who patriot Honda, generator making more money past them. They are the ones I'm talking about. No, Alexa, stop laughing. There are people who patriot Honda machine making more money past them in this country. And they are all United Partisans. The patriot Honda machine making more money than them. At the end of the day, they're the ones who can defend the loudest. You're defending whole day. Why one man generator? But that's not the conversation. Let's go to your issue. We do not hate the government's decision to want to bring investment to our country. No. I'm one person who said, "Look, I'm somebody who's interested in investing in the soil, investing in stuff that can generate money and create jobs." I bet the day we got quota roll from Monrovia to people in Maryland County, catch me on radio, you will beat me. The day you catch me on radio station, that manager of that station says, "Sack that man." Okay, man, sack him. The day we have paved quota roll from Monrovia to people, because you know why? There's so much more in agriculture, so much more in the soil, so much more to be done outside of the shores of Monrovia. So it means I do not have any personal thing against the advancement of our country. I do not have. I got no problem with this country being developed. What I have problem with is for people to go to the extent of endangering the future of our country. So for people to go to the extent of of risking the resources of our country, and for some other reason, I'm sorry if you guys feel offended, especially those of you, the United Partisans, but that is the truth. Unless today you are not able to send a single Toyota Camry 2005 model. You can send it to Liberia without paying thousands of US dollars. When Togo, then you just got to pay $200-300 in Togo, $400 and free cars year. In Monrovia, you got to pay thousands of dollars for one simple container. That decision was made because the Unity Party in 12 years took our port, the National Port Authority, and gave it to APN Terminal for 30 plus years and told them run the port. This contract cannot be revisited. Today, our port is the most expensive in the region. People shipping goods to Sierra Leone, Guinea, to Ghana, Senegal, because they are afraid of the hard tariff at our port. There were Liberians who cry against the United Party that this thing you're doing, you're marketing our resources. Stop it. They didn't listen. Today, to clear common continue forward condoms from that airport, from that seaport, the problem. As cheap as those materials are. And that's why when we see you running to the Russian companies, the Chinese company, and this, we don't have anything personal against the nationality of the people who want to do business with us. But what we are concerned about is the security. By the way, we got 50,000 to give. There's several other 10,000 to give. So keep playing. Star 7 star 70 hatch. Now we do not have anything personal against these entities. What we have issues against is the fact that you are going to entities that got criminal records that are not sincere. Entities that got dark things in their closet. We are concerned. There are countries in East Africa today, after 2-3 years, the Chinese will own their properties. The Chinese will own the property for almost 10-15 years, almost 20 years to keep getting their money from out of it. Is that the kind of Liberia we want? Where you will go take our country, put it into a deal, and people will keep receiving money from 24/7, 24/7, 24/7, and we can't get no here, we can't get no pay. Is that the kind of country that you need, and people? Is that the country you want? Okay, I think no, that is okay. That's not the lady. Is that the kind of country you want? Obviously, that's not not the country that we need. You did the same thing with the yellow machines. We were talking. You started calling our enemy of the state. How we didn't want roads to be built in the country. Yeah, we are today. Yeah, we are. We challenge the government to put one machine also. It is a terrible deal. Today, the government is even ashamed to put a yellow machine also because the deal is terrible. The deal backfire. The deal backfire. We were warning you that yes, we know the country needs roads. You don't go to one criminal company and go bring machines that the country will be heavily indebted to, that our image will be ruined. Today, the different security agencies have checked the sources of the machines and all of the different things. When they put a report outside, errating. Don't be surprised in the net and start carrying the machine back to the port to carry it out of the country. In secret. That's that we warn against it, you refuse. You thought $22 million when rain was falling. You said, because like I said, 800 they know how each, so you force it. We told you said don't do it. In the country, we can pay road rainy season. In the country, we can pay road rainy season. Because you wanted to prove a political point instead of governing. But you still wanted to do politics. You took $22 million of our money, put it in your pocket, and get $4,000 for few of the company with machine, and you started doing, you start doing this and that. Sopeno came from Grangy there. They can't say, Tesla can go Grangy there. I challenge Sopeno Nana to you 400 deep to go to Grangy there. Tesla can go Grangy there. Nana. The transport was stationing Sopeno came and said, Tesla can go Grangy there. Who told you Tesla now used to go Ellington? Tesla used to go Grangy there. Jowiatan Tesla went Grangy there. Tesla will always go Grangy there when sun shining and machine were on the road. That is not news. He came, eyes open, right now, it better than we know because Zopeno was a friend to Ellen, he became friend to George Weah. He will always be a friend to the president. So come on, so we know that. But the truth is, we warn against it. We say, look, you're wasting the money. That $22 million, you're wasting it. Don't do it. Don't spend it. Don't spend the $22 million. They may not want to develop. At the end of the day, come on, Freeport. From Gabriel Tucker Johnson Bridge to the Freeport of Monrovia today, it's dangerous. People can pass there. And in the evening, the George Weah Road he built in Joe community that current President Barker was referring to as a star wall. That DeLong used to go every day in the morning, in the evening, in the afternoon to be criticizing. that the road they're not gonna be using this time. He wanted for the 5,000 car to spot in the M12 pool. There is a pool around LPRC, they call it M12 pool. Today, the road they were criticizing is the road that people are using. But again, we spent 22 million to make sure that no car is in the control. But right in Monrovia, between M12 and Single Duplex office, car hitting. As we speak today, one continue traffic in the lane. I don't know whether they're taking from there or you put it in the water now. That is where we are as a country. So when we're saying these things, we don't hate the government. We say these things to bring you up to speed, to encourage you, to nurture you, to help you. But you refuse. At the end of the day, this disgrace will come on you. It will come on you. You're talking 3 billion? 3 billion a joke? Somebody say 3 billion? 3 billion? Do you know what 3 billion is? It will bring the experts to come and have their expert opinion on the subject matter. But I'm not going to say more on it. I'm not going to say more on the whole loan. I mean, not loan, but the 3 billion MOU issue. But that is where we are. And let's how keep hitting it up. Now I go to give additional 10,000 up, and we come back now. We take calls. At the end of the calls, we give out $50,000 up quickly.
Okay. Firstly, no one is against development. No one. Not a single Liberian is against development. Oliver and I were not against development. And I'm not sure you will have a genuine Liberian or patriotic Liberian who will say to you, I'm against development. No, that is never the case, and it would never be the case. Now, there are several concerns, and I think our concerns are really genuine because when we are talking about Liberia being a developed country, it has to be done in a way that doesn't put the country in harm's way. It has to be done in a way that doesn't leave the country in everlasting, or shackles. Just look at what's happening with our port. It did not happen yesterday. No. It was not signed yesterday. It was not signed 2 years ago. It was signed a couple of years ago. And people did not study well, or people did not actually take into consideration the effect it would have had on Liberians today. And today, you still have Liberians who are just struggling to have their things, being brought to their country when you're shipping. Go ahead, Oliver.
Okay. Yeah, so quick. How you doing, Chief? Quickly. Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Thank you.
Okay, with your God, thank you. What is the name? Beatrice what? Swen. SWENH?
No, SWEN.
BEATRIC. Beatrice Swen. SWEN.
Yeah.
You from River G?
Sano Country.
Sano Country. Okay, the same thing. Okay, Beatrice Swen, how many times you play? Quickly, no time.
I play one time, I've been playing 20
Okay, so you play multiple times. Okay, Beatrice, what are the last 2 numbers of your telephone number?
982.
82. Can you tell us how you play quickly? We won't go to our lines.
*799*7
Okay.
Finish.
You play LD or you play in
LD.
LD. Beatrice, tomorrow they will call you for private boats and book bag, water bottle, and other things. But in 2-3 minutes time, we'll be giving you 10,000 Nigerian dollars. Congratulations. Okay, Beatrice, friend. Congratulations. When you receive the money, call us back.
Okay.
All right. Okay. That's what it is.
So it is always about the lasting impact, the lasting effect it would have on Liberians. And that's one of the reasons today you have Liberians actually struggling, to get things off the port up to today. So whenever we listen to all these different, news stories about this has been signed, this memorandum of understanding has been signed, and people start to talk about it like it has actually happened, or the results are actually, starting to work out, it becomes a problem because you're supposed to understand memorandum of understanding as much as some of these different things are actually good, these different, or things you're going to sign, they're good for the country. And sometimes it takes effect, Oliver, that it is going to start right away. and people will be happy about it because that's a developmental or venture. People will be happy about it. But there are also sometimes you have to sit back and study it. You have to sit back and just be truth to yourself. You have to examine what you are signing. You have to understand what exactly will happen 2 years from now. Is it going to be very, very good for the country or not? You have to take these things into consideration. And as a responsible government, you're supposed to know what is to be celebrated as at an early stage and what should not be celebrated.
Okay.
Because we understand, like we said, from the inception of this government, a lot of memoranda of understanding, have been signed.
Oh yeah.
A couple of them.
Oh yeah.
A lot of them. Any trip that is to be made, you have a memorandum of understanding was signed. We have witnessed and we have actually read different reports of these different signings. So after all of the different things you've signed, what is it that Liberians are going to benefit? What exactly is it?
Okay. What exactly it is?
At the companies, go ahead.
Ma'am Beatrice, did you receive the voting? How much you received? 10,000. Okay, congratulations. We'll call you for the school over tomorrow. Okay, congratulations. 10,000. Let's go look for another person. Okay, go ahead.
We have to assess the different companies, Oliver. We have to assess the different business institutions.
What are their records?
What are their records?
Yeah.
Are they really okay? Are they really legal? Do they have any kind of issues? We have to know all these things because we're discussing Liberia. We're not talking about a private institution now. We're not talking about just a small organization. We are discussing Liberia as a country. We are discussing Liberia as a whole independent nation. So if we are going to go into different deals, I think it is important that this responsible government, they definitely have to do due diligence. They have to investigate the different companies, the different business institutions, because at the end of the day, it is about our country. So we don't want 2, 3, 4, 5 years after Joseph Boakai had already left power, then Liberians start to suffer. Liberians start to, actually get the wrong effect of all of the different things that were signed while Joseph Boakai was president of our country. We do not want that. We do not want it. We do not want it. I remember a couple of times, Oliver, we still had George Weah as our president. That they had these different views. And the same people today who are supposed to be experienced, that was the most popular one. That was the most popular one. And we know how you guys paraded with that. You discussed it, you talked about it all sort of way. And at the end of the day, I think the president in his wisdom, he and his his folks, they actually did their due diligence, they did their investigation, and they realized that it was not actually okay for the country. So at the end of the day, they actually forgot about that. So why Mr. Boakai and his people would actually do the same? If you understand how to run this country, if you understand a lot of things internationally or nationally, you should know what is okay for the country and what is not. You should be able to investigate the different companies. We go back to the buses because we would not actually sit here and talk about these things without the practical examples. The buses that came to the country from Ghana, that was also one of the things that people had concerns about. We talked about it. You said, "Oh, why are you guys doing? You shouldn't be talking about it." At the end of the day, here we are. We don't have any of those buses. They're not in the country. They came, publicly in the country, and they left in secret. It was private people who actually, reported that the buses are back in Ghana. That was one of it. Second, we had this whole 285 tariff moved equipment situation, right? People talked about it. There were also concerns about it. And you said, "Oh, you guys are against development." That's one of the reasons you were against it. So even sound like that, it means you're insane. Who would be against development? Oliver wants to go to Maryland every weekend. I would want to go to Lofa every weekend, 100%. So no one is against development. No one, right? So if you are going to continue to run the country like this, to sign different, memoranda of understanding here and there, you should be able to give Liberians the benefit of the doubt. They should understand what the other company coming from, what kind of connection they get, any Russian connection, any American connection.
What are we going to give them?
What exactly are we giving them? Because you're not going to get here and say someone is giving you $3 billion.
Free.
Enough free.
Nobody wasting free money.
Nobody coming to you.
So what will Liberia be contributing?
What are we giving back to them?
Yeah. So you guys will bring in 3 billion. What are we going to
Are
get?
we giving them some of our mountains?
Are we giving them part of Monrovia?
Are we giving them part of Monrovia?
Oh yeah.
Are we giving them Low-Fast County?
Yeah.
We have to know what you're giving to them, because no one would give you 3 billion just because you're Joseph Yuman Boakai,
Yeah.
president of Liberia. No.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that. So Moses is always like, oh, we give and take.
Oh, yeah.
If I'm giving you this, at the end of the day, I want to receive something that will account or amount to what I'm giving you.
Oh yeah.
So we need to know all these things.
Okay.
100%.
We need to know all these things 100%. Let's talk to the person. Hello, sir. How you doing? Quickly. My man, Leo Radio now. Before I take the money from you. David what? David City. Okay, David City. David City. David, explain how you received the city. SAYDEE or LEE?
S-A-Y-what?
SAYEE. Oh, but then I say. Okay, so David, did you play LD or USD? How you play quickly? No time. David, take your time. David, take your time. So David, take your time. You know we rushing. Okay. So what are the last 2 numbers? What are the last 2 numbers of your number? Quickly, my man. No time. 5 to 7 now, man. Oh, man, 10 time. You already win the money. 10 time. So 7-9. Congratulations, you win $10,000, and tomorrow they will call you for additional cables and other materials. When you receive the money, call the number because we'll not call you back again. Call the number when you receive the money. Okay, all right. Okay, so the rest of you, you can start hustling now for the 50,000. After we finish taking calls on the topic, then we'll give the biggest winner $50,000 Liberian dollars on the show. So the rest of you still have the chance to win $50,000 through the *79 and *70 hash. *79 and *70 hash. You have the chance to win for yourself $50,000 Liberian dollars right here on the platform. Alexa, after you, let's go quickly to our lines.
Just before we go to the phone lines, right? I would
Quickly.
just like to say this. I think we've graduated from the impression stage.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The impression stage was during the electoral process or during the campaign. That was when you needed to impress, the voters. You needed to, yes, you needed to tell them, oh, I'm going to do this. I am going to bring heavens on earth. You needed to impress people because you needed a message that actually will resonate with a lot of Liberians.
No,
and it actually worked. Now, you're president of the country, 100% you are, and no one is going to take that away from you. You're Joseph Yuman Boakai, Liberia's president today, right? So we have actually crossed the stage where you're supposed to impress us. You're not supposed to be impressing us. If that's the reason you're having all of these different things coming to the country, buses, yellow machines, or you're having this other thing to happen.
But the coming, it's going back. They're coming.
And that's why I say that impression. You tell me, say, oh, Alexa, I will get you car, but I just bring the car. Just use it for 1 week. The other one ain't coming, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna drive the car for 1-2 days, and after a few days, you tell me, oh, I just bring the car. I want to check something. You give me a car to impress me that it's going to be my car. After a few days, you take the car, but you say, oh, we're going to change something. The car not here again, right? And after that already happened, you keep telling me, don't worry, we can do it. This, that. So first impression, finish. So no need to impress us, Mr. President. No need to do that. Liberians are not actually focused on being impressed at about this point. Liberians are focused on you governing the country and making sure that everything you told them during the campaign, everything is being fulfilled, and all of your promises you actually give to them, everything is actually worked on at about this moment. So now you should be talking about governing the country. You should be talking about moving the country forward. And it should not be about wanting to prove a point. You're already president, and we're not taking that away from you. So please focus on governing the country and doing things the right way. You say you would have done it. No business as usual, but from all of the things we're seeing, I think it is more than business as usual. So we don't want to keep doing that because you're supposed to be an experienced government. You're supposed to be a sophisticated. I know y'all get hearing experience, sophisticated, educated government from all, but you say you're bring to all, right? So you're supposed to be experienced. You're supposed to be sophisticated, educated. So we should not be talking about, oh, you're incompetent at about this point.
Okay.
That's a big shame. We should not be discussing. Run the country the way you're supposed to run the country.
Non-stopper Liberia is here. Remember, you see it, you report it. This is a message from your own self-woman, self-style.
Okay, Omen Simpson, let's go to the line and take a few of our calls right here on 8749. At the same time, if you want the 10,000, one of you who win the 10,000, or two, three of you, anybody who won the 10,000, you can also make use of that time to call us and let us know. At the end of the call-in segment, we'll be giving out $50,000 to somebody else. So don't miss it. Let's go to the line and take the first batch of people. This question, go ahead, 1 minute. Thank you very much. Let's proceed.
Yeah, thank you very much. This is Jeremy Brooks. I'm calling from Grand Crew County this evening.
Grand Crew County, how are you monitoring us from Grand Crew?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm getting you good there.
You're using the radio or you're using the internet?
I'm using the radio.
For real?
The radio. Wow. I think we've been relayed. Yeah, better still, our signals are transmitting over there. Thank you from Grand Crew. From Grand Crew, what part of Grand Crew? Quickly, let's hear you.
I call you from Southtown.
Southtown, go ahead, sir. Let's hear you.
Thank you very much. Okay. My attention went drawn to these guys' memo that relating, since yesterday on the internet, and now they want to like it. It's laughable and very much unfortunate to see a group of people who preach themselves to be so educated and know all, for them to be behaving like this. There are two reasons for which you see these guys, they try to, that they deny them memo. Number one reason is, if you can remember when Judge Ria were coming, for a law, and then Tradition wanted to go and make him, even Tradition went and met him, but then the government said, the national airport, so there should be no huge gathering there. One reason for that they are denying it, because
it will be
for them to go over the laboratory definitely could have passed.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you from Sastan. Let's even talk to the other person. Go ahead, 1 minute. Hello, sir. Let's hear you. How you doing? Quickly. Thank you, bro. Quickly.
Yeah. There's nothing about God saying is the truth. And then when we introduce myself to you, I'm PDD, Prince Dangote, to call it for single.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Prince.
What the people did, I wanted to say, what we beg, they are easy on that. They said,
oh my. Go ahead.
How are you, bro?
We're good. Quickly, let's hear you.
Hello, Oliver. How are you? This is Melvin Kai.
Melvin, go ahead, Melvin. Let's hear you.
So you were born 9/11?
Yes, sir. Go ahead, Chief.
9/11, the last that day, 2001.
Go ahead, Chief.
How you doing?
We're great. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know the line. If you're getting me, I listen to your topic, but I'm sorry. This is education matter. The public school, I'm sorry, my brother. The public school here in Israel, I don't know if the government has increased it from 10th grade to 12th grade.
We'll talk about it another time. This person, hello, quickly, let's hear you.
How are you?
We're great. Quickly, let's hear you. Go ahead, David. Let's hear you.
Thank you, KOK. KOK is traveling now for our country. They said, over to the chief president that we're doing, the proper, we're behaving like people who are insane. So now we have to in a stage where there's a worker with travel and he comes to the country, see Unity Palestine, Memo, zero ministry, and things like that. We took the initiative to go to the airport to welcome our transparency and the president of Ghana at that time.
Okay.
But they are doing it. But what is the parties you start to think about is probably reports from the concerning this country about basic climate.
Okay.
So the memorandum of understanding is coming. They should be doing how to set a country record straight.
Okay. How does you set the country record straight? Let's go to the president. Did you receive the 10,000 quickly? Okay. Okay. You received the 10,000. They will call you for the school materials tomorrow. Congratulations. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. We'll soon call the 50,000 person quickly. We'll soon call the person who won the 50,000. Let's go and take this other caller quickly to hear them. Hello, sir. Let's hear you. What's your name?
Hey, okay. Good evening, my dear brother.
Good evening. Let's hear it also here. Let's hear you.
Good evening to Lester, man. Happy birthday to you, my dear brother. I wish you many more years to come, my dear brother.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hey, but okay. I hope the $3 billion are coming with him when he comes today.
No, that's a memorandum.
But okay, let me just tell you something. The person that they're all faker. They're sitting and they talk about President Weah. Oh, the minister going to go receive the president. He ain't got no job. Yeah, what are they doing? They're doing the same thing. They're all fake up. From the top to the bottom, they're all fake up. You okay? I'm telling you, why Gary Walker, you know, the party had that? Walker want to prove to Eric Johnny said that, look, I used to be advising you, you don't have to listen to me. This is the experience I have. You see, I went to China, I got $3 billion, I brought it. And he also want to prove to the Labrador in 2017, why you never elected me, you elected Weah. You see what I'm doing? And I want to pay the harder. I'm telling you. Thank you for the show, my dear brother.
Thank you very much. We'll leave you quickly. We'll talk to the person. Go ahead, quickly. No time. We're coming to call the 50,000 person. Go ahead. 1 minute. Let's hear you.
Good evening, Good evening to my dear sister, Teresa Vanja Colley.
Good evening.
I'm Robert. We are calling from 17th Street, Bagre Avenue.
Go ahead, Robert.
Birthday, my dear brother. Thank God God has extended another time for you. Reach out your brother to see another day, my brother. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you very
I
much.
wish you many more long years to see your children and grandchildren. Back to the issue. Okay. I don't know what are the United Party governments they got a thinking ability. Because if you go into a general agreement, I'll put it that way, a memorandum of understanding that how to terminate a general agreement. To show that I feel that they don't have people that have thinking ability for the farmers of the country or the president of the country. Chancellor government, tyrannical government. Yesterday when Abu was the company in Boma, they wanted to come back. They said they don't want to pay to the country, but the people I said no, I'm wrong.
Okay.
So, and you're coming back. I wanted to give. Now, we're talking about 3 billion. So, the United Party taking like to be another downside to someone people that will bring them here. What are they benefiting from us? Or the market? They will be slaves in this country. So what are they doing? They are not the government.
Okay.
These people are just a bunch of thieves who want to steal the country.
Thank you, Rob. We'll leave you right there. We'll take the question. We'll take 2 more, then we go to our 50,000 out the window. Quickly, no time. Go ahead. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, we'll leave Will and David Rule from there. Let's take the POA general quickly. Let's hear you. Then we'll take 2 more, man. CC.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to okay. Happy birthday to my son. Happy birthday to you. We wish you success.
Amen.
We wish you more lucky. We
No.
wish you more lucky. Happy birthday, Lord. Happy birthday. Okay, Lord, happy birthday.
Amen.
No more prayer. Okay.
Oh.
You understand? You understand?
So go ahead. And your thought now.
So what I saying, I mean,
Wait, business. Thank you. Oh. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're not be on air. Let's go to the other issue. Let's go to the other issue. Okay. We will bring you in studio one day for your fans to raise something for you. Hold on, we arrange that. We arrange that. We will arrange that, man. We arrange that. We arrange that. Let's take the last caller, then we go take this quick break. We'll come back. We announce the 50,000 winner right here on the show. This is the last caller. Let's hear you say, how you doing? I said when you call completely the radio, the feedback is terrible.
Yeah, okay, sorry. We want to use them for forward on behalf. Happy birthday, legend.
Thank you.
This year we told the people that I made them like I did them all in there, so no, I think I'm going to just put them down there. They really managed to get some of us. Because they justify it, they will say that you're falling into the national chief. When you know, they are sure they criticize using English man, which of all president we are not doing anything at our loyalty is superior to that level. But they criticize it in English man, so they're doing it anyone else can. And remember, when we brought to the whole issue last night, some people just need to be careful. Hold on, when you say you will not do business as usual, then you realize you're breaking different circle in this school. Well, not all that thing that what we want to hear, I think
okay. Okay. Thank you very much. We'll leave it right there. Let's go over now to our mega winner. This question, hello, how you doing? What is the name? Is it Abu Jalo that's registered with your mobile money number? We're calling you from Freedom FM.
Yeah.
We are calling you from Freedom FM. Is it Abu Jalo that's registered with your mobile money number? Okay, Abu Jalo. How many times did you play on the show?
I played 2 different times.
2 different times on the show, Abu.
Yeah.
What are the last 2 numbers of your telephone number?
01.
Abu, can you explain how you say it? Okay. All right. You play LD or you play in US dollars? Liberian dollars. Abu, congratulations. You are our big winner. You won 50,000 Liberian dollars. Oh. Hey, Abu. Okay, Abu, congratulations. 50,000 Liberian dollars is your package. You won for yourself 50,000 Liberian. I hope I didn't say US dollars. Okay, 50,000 Liberian dollars. Abu, congratulations. And you will receive your money very shortly.
No problem.
Okay, Abu. Leave you right there. That is what it is. It is a game of chance. So Abu very lucky. 2 times he played, and that is the situation. That's how the machine can operate. The machine can choose to vomit you 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, whatever the case is. And that's how we gotta wrap up to go. And let's see what's up. But this question quickly. You're the exceptional caller. Quickly, no time. Here we go.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead. No time.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
I wish you many more years.
Thank you.
More life.
Amen.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for the show.
Thank you very much. We'll leave you right there. Okay. We'll leave you right there. Unless we gotta go home. No party. No party. Okay, so I keep playing the cash giveaway star 799 hatch. And obviously, like I said, obviously you're gonna have the opportunity to win more and more Liberian dollars here on 87.9. We leave you in the hands of DJ Mavis, and when Mavis is done, he's gonna give you additional money. He's gonna give you additional money here on 87. 87.9. Okay, so we're here. We're going to keep waiting. We want to call our 50,000 man to confirm. We don't want to leave until the 50,000 man can confirm that he has received his $50,000. We don't want to leave until the 50,000 man can confirm that he has received his 50,000 Liberian dollars. That is how it is done. Yeah, let him receive 50K first. Let him receive a 50K first before we leave. Let the man receive a 50K first before we leave. That is the drill. Okay, that is the drill right there. Oh my God. Let's see if we can run it. Let's see if we can run it. So yeah, Marvis is coming to call the rest of the other winners. We don't have the time. We got to go. But let's go back. Let's go back to this one. This song. Let's go back to this song. We still got some more hours in September 11th, so it is still my birthday. So we got to keep enjoying the song that we're playing from the onset until we can go back to our 50K winner right here on 87.9.
So Brown.
Okay, so let's see if we can run there already.
Yeah, me know. Yeah, just a bit of that. Hey, Paliman. What a wrong problem. Some big time. Viva! Job. Yeah, man. Gonna celebrate. Happy birthday
to you. Okay, let's go over to Abu. Abu, how you doing?
I'm okay.
Did you receive the money? How much did you receive, Abu? 50 what? 50 what? 50,000 Liberian dollars. Congratulations to our big winner for today. Congratulations. Okay. Okay, my dear brother, we leave you right there. Okay, so we're gonna be going home on today's edition of the show. Hopefully on tomorrow, which is Thursday. We're gonna be here for a brand new edition here on 87.9. 2 minute things to talk about. Until then, have a wonderful time. Bye bye.